Go ahead, Mike.
All
Hello.
right, everybody on?
No,
You
they'll
have
come
people
on.
coming on?
Yep, of course. Because they know Mike's on today. And me and Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear's awake. Kona and Huggy Bear are sound asleep napping, but Teddy is awake. So, how is everybody this afternoon? It's Wednesday hump day, and we've got some good information. We're going to let Mike go first. So, I'm going to slip off to the side and let him talk to you. Go, Mike.
Okay, so what I want to talk about is Solaris and Lumineer, specifically the foot jack um, controller that's in the side of your machine where you put your foot jack into the machine. You guys need to be careful with this. Um, I've had some break uh, on customers. It is appearing that, and I'm not exactly sure what's causing it. Okay, you obviously put your foot jack. You want to put it straight in, pull it straight out. Um, don't push up, push down. If you've got one of the cabinets that have like your um, hydraulic, electric raising up and down, you want to make sure that that foot jack is unplugged and it's not getting in a bind um, and causing it to break that foot jack controller. Um, I'm suggesting that you turn the machine off when you're pulling it in and out. Like I said, I don't know what's causing the issue. I had some come in and uh, that foot jack controller is getting damaged. Um, I do have them back in stock now, so I know that there's at least one of our customers waiting for them to come in, and it has come in. Um, it takes a little bit of time to put one in because it's not the easiest thing in the world to get in and out of the machine. Um, but It is different than the Dream machines, Destiny machine. That foot controller jack is different. It is changed from that series of machines to the Lumineer and Solaris machine. So I'm just giving an update and telling people to be a little careful with it and not to be aggressive, taking it in and out, or um, getting it on a bind. The other thing is there's really no need to take that foot jack um, in and out of the machine unless you're moving the machine or whatever. I mean, because whenever you're doing the embroidery side of the machine, that can still be plugged in. Nothing says that it has to come out. There's nothing says that you have to use it either. I mean, because your start and stop button does run the machine. Um, I know there's several people that have expressed uh, concerns that they're not as able to control it as what they can with the foot control. So, I mean, that comes down to a personal preference and what you're doing with the machine and everything. I know that the new foot controller, where you have um, the ability to cut and lift the foot and do several different things with that foot controller, is something that people like. So, plug it in, leave it plugged in. Just don't be aggressive, I guess is what I'm saying. Um, with that foot control jack. It just better to be safe than sorry. and be kind to it. Okay? Sherrie, is there any questions that anybody has?
Hang on, I'm looking now, so go ahead and talk a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that I've seen. It's not a major issue. It's not like it. Um, if it does break, your machine's not down. Okay, it's not totally non-operable. Your machine is still operable. Um, if you're in the local area here, I do have some in stock. Um, if you're not in our local area, I would suggest call your local service person and ask if they have it before you take it in. Um, it's because, like I said, it's not like your machine is not operable. Your machine is still workable. So I would ask them to order it and make sure that it comes in before you take your machine in. Otherwise, it could be a while if they're on back order.
Okay, I think you've covered that very well because I don't see any. Okay, there. Now I'm back. I don't see any comments or questions. Just comments. Nice
Okay,
comments. No questions.
all right. I mean, that's fine. I mean, like I said, your machine's
That's
not broken. It's a nice thing to have, but you can continue to use your machine.
okay. Thank you. That's good information.
All right. And I'll let you continue to talk about your other stuff, hon.
Okay. I will chat with you later.
Bye.
Bye. We'll let him, and he's gone. When he's done, he's done. Really, really good information. Um, So I wanted to say thank you to everyone who spent the last 2 days with us with Hoop Sisters. That was we had a great time. It was a totally different format than what we've done before. Um, so I know it took a little bit of getting used to it. So I would like to find out, from everyone who attended, if you'd like to see more things using that kind of format. It allowed you plenty of time to sew. You got a free design. You could check in and check out. You didn't have to be there the whole time. Um, so if that's something that you would be interested in, okay. And I don't know, let's see, promise to share the Hoop Sisters. They shared the design with us yesterday. All things jolly. Oh my gosh. You can still shop on our website. You can also use the affiliate link on our website that takes you to Hoop Sisters, where you can peruse and you can buy right off of their site, if that's better and easier, especially if you want to take advantage of their digital downloads, because some of their products you can download and you can have them right away. But if you use the affiliate link, we do get credit for it, and of course we appreciate that. That's what helps us to do all these events and helps us to keep our lights on. So the All Things Jolly, I've shown you the picture. I think you've seen it on Facebook. I'll show you the picture. This is not a very good picture because my printer didn't print it out very nicely. But I've stitched out some of the blocks, and I have used the battleizer, which we do have some in stock, as well as more coming. We can get it on the bolt for you, a larger bolt, as well as the smaller packages. They talked yesterday about wool batting. We will have the wool batting, all made in the U.S., in the USA, which is what we really, really like to try to support, if at all possible. So on the blocks, and I wanted to share a couple things with you because I did things a little differently. Okay, you know, I like to use the products that we have along with the, the designs. So this does have the battleizer. I did use my ruler, and we are getting additional rulers. So if you don't know how to use one and you missed out and you see, because I'm going to be using it and demoing it, you can still get it from us. But this is one of the blocks. This is the ornaments. What I want you to notice on the ornaments is, guess what thread I used? Of course, King Star Metallic. So this is, let's see, the outsides I did in my 40 weight embroidery thread. But for the inside of the ornaments, you can see the blue one has the trees on it. That's the King Star Metallic. The center, that's a green block. And that's all King Star Metallic embroidery. And of course the Believe I did in the King Star Metallic. And the tops of the ornaments is the new pewter King Star Metallic. That's the new pewter design, pewter thread. So I wanted to showcase some of those things in the designs. Take a look at this one. That is all embroidery thread. Okay, that whole block. The plaid, and guess what? Green, the new King Star Metallic green, and the red. That's what I used. I can show you. Let's see. Grab them because I'm still stitching. Here's the new green that really, whoa, drop it. This is the new green. It is MA25. So we do have that. That's the MA25. We've got it in stock. I used MG1 as the gold. I used, oh, what other ones did I use in here? Where's the red? Oh, the red happens to be up on my machine. But I did use some of the silver. The silver is what I stitched on the red ornament. You know, I had to get some of this really pretty blue in there. And then, of course, I did some stitching in this lighter green. Okay, so I did that block. I still have a few more to do. Here's the Oh Holy Night. The stars are brightly shining. Now this one I decided to use in green thread and red thread. I still have to do some trimming of the threads. I did not use the metallic on there. I chose not to. Just because I wanted to mix it up, and I didn't want everything. I didn't want an overload of metallics. I did use some of the glitter. It's grunge as my background fabric. And I mixed my other fabrics in here. The for the reindeer, that is some of my batiks. I love to mix all different ones. Oh, take a look at Santa. So we did Santa. What I want you to notice with Santa is I used some of the Shannon Cuddle for his beard and the top, and I did use water soluble on the top. Okay, so I did pull out my water soluble and use some of that. His glasses, they have a little bit of shine to them because there's vinyl. So some vinyl on there. Now this one was really cool. Take a look at this. Now this one did not have background quilting, but I want you to notice that all of these that have the background quilting, their designs include that. Okay, it includes the background quilting. It stitches out the project, and then the quilting goes on at the end, and it quilts right around the edges. They've done a beautiful job. So this, okay, is the red and white. Those are stripes. So we stitch, and that's kind of that flip and fold. But take a look at my ornaments. And yes, they do have a line in them, which is from underneath, which I thought was kind of cool. I used that new King Star Metallic on the top, but my ornaments are heat transfer foil from R&K Embellish. So you can see we have all these different products and we use them. You can do that, and it's got the nice satin stitch around was going to do it in glitter, but then I decided I wanted to do something with the the vinyls, or not the vinyls, the foil, let's see. Now this was another one. This one did not have background quilting. Doesn't need to, because look, you've got all of those, pieces in there that's sewn down and stitched and everything along the way. King Star Metallic for my star. It's a great way to use some of your scraps. I mean, I had some little pieces of scraps left over that was wood strips. Perfect. Some burlap for in the back. Of course, my main, I had to have some of that blue in there, that blue grunge that I love. Okay, so here, the Merry Christmas block. And I've got all the blocks trimmed up. I've kind of trimmed to get as I went, because I was playing around and using my ruler by George to cut. I really do like that. You also really do need to have a 60 millimeter ruler or cutter to take the best advantage of it. Now this one again, I did this in red and green. I did not use the King Star Metallic on it. It was by choice. Okay, I used it for the star, but I have the glitter background, so I already have enough sparkle. The background quilting on this one, it's hard for you to see. Maybe there you can see it. It's snowflakes. So I chose to let the background quilting, settle down in. That's snowflakes. Let's see. Oh, I had some fun with this one. Take a look at this. The 3 stockings. So we stitched all the stockings on there, and look at the fur at the top. That's just a little scrap, a little piece that I had. Just you saved that little strip, was it like 3 by an inch and a half or whatever. I did use my water soluble on top so that my foot didn't catch, but there's my top to my stockings, and pick some other little scraps. This one just took like 2-inch strips. So guys, you get all those leftover pieces of your fabric, save them. Now this one I have not sewn together yet, but I wanted to show it to you. I really, really like him. Take a look. That's the bottom half of the Nutcracker. What I want you to notice is his pants. That is white fabric, and all the stitching on top that's black gives you that design. That wasn't a piece of fabric. That's all stitching. And of course, the gold in there for the all of the gold trim. And then, these are trimmed up. They'll sew together and be, stuck together. Then, let's see, gold on the top. Again, just using all of those fun threads. Now, this one, I don't have it sewn together. I don't even have it out of the hoop yet. Okay, let me show you that in a second. This is the top of the tree block. Okay, so quilted on the side at the end. Plain, this is, you can see this, solid green fabric. Then all of that, the swirls and the balls on it, King Star Metallic again. So those, those are the materials and things that I used. And then here's the bottom half of it. So it'll get trimmed up. The tree trunk is embroidery. So I mean, I just fell in love with this All Things Jolly, because it had so much on the designs. When you took a look, it was like everything that has about Christmas. You have the nativity, you've got the Nutcracker, you've got a tree, you've got the Merry Christmas, you have the saying, "Oh holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth." So you've got that as one of the blocks. I still have the large ornament and the tree, and cool, the number 25 for the 25th. That gets some glitter. So, I had to go shopping and get some glitter. I don't need all of that, but you need a little bit of glitter in there so you can have a little bit of sparkle and glitz. And you use some of the vinyl. So you use vinyl on there. I'll share this. One of the things that that we learned in the workshop that I know some of us have done before, and some maybe did not know. Uh, Battleizer is what you use in the hoop. You don't need to have stabilizer too. So those choices and different, different stitching and different projects, and you always look at your thread count and, or not thread count, yeah, the embroidery number, the number of stitches. But they showed how to take your pieces, you save your strips, whatever's left when you cut it, you cut them all kind of the same because you're using the same size hoop, so you'll have the same size leftover strips, and you line them up on your machine. And if you can see, you line them up and use your laser. You have a laser, use your laser and zigzag stitch and stitch it together. Now you've got another piece. Pull that. Of course, it's, strong. This, you can pull this like this and be able to, have that stitched together. And now I measured up to see what I needed. Okay, for another one of my the designs for in the middle, the 7-inch square ones, I've got this will fit in my 8-inch hoop. So you can redo that. We've been putting together our batting for years, telling people, you can put it together. But theirs is a good quality that you can stitch it together and then use it the next time in your hoop. So wanted to share that with you. We are bringing some of their products in. If you're interested, you just can't wait and you want it now, go to our website, click on the Hoop Sister link. It will take you to their website, and we'll get credits for it as well. Now, I have asked them, because I know some of you want something a little more difficult. Let's see if Mike sent me a picture, because he liked this one. Here's our question of the day. Take a look at that. It's called the Navigator. That is Hoop Sisters. That's a pretty big project, because that looks like, oh yeah, there's lots and lots of tile, lots and lots of pieces. If that's something that you would be interested in, it's called the Navigator. Just in the comments, type in yes to Navigator, because I'm checking to see if we can get that. It was something they started this year. I know we're starting a little bit later, but check and see, and just type in there and say yes to Navigator. If you had signed up and taken the workshop, you were able to get this design for free in, I think it was a 5 and a 7, 2 different sizes. And I had challenged everyone that you got it, you made it, you posted your pictures. If you posted your pictures on our little Facebook group for the event, take those same pictures and post them out on our friends so that everybody else can see on the friends page. Tag us. If you had a good time, put your comments in there. And, are you interested in that type of format to do another event in the future? We try to do a little bit of everything with all of our different vendors. We do have some things coming with OESD as well. They do beautiful work, and you're going to see some stuff coming with them. So with that being said, unless you have any questions, that I can answer on here, I don't. Oh, Colleen, the headless nutcracker made me giggle. Yeah, there is a headless horseman out there. I think it's an OESD design. So, and again, with OESD, if you want to check them out, that's Oklahoma Embroidery OES Stitch Design or something. Please go to our website and click on our affiliate link. At the very first page, the top of our website, we have affiliate links for Kimberbell, for OESD, for Hoop Sisters, and all of them give a little bit back to us to help keep the lights on and keep us going with new and exciting things for you. So there's a link there that you can click. If you were on the event and you see that a lot of times with their projects they add wool batting as an option, not for table toppers or runners, but for wall hangings and quilts and stuff. Guess what? That's coming. And what do I like about it? It's made in the USA. So um, a lot of good information on water soluble thread. So maybe we can give you some hints and tips and things along the way. Let's see, tomorrow, Thursday, maybe we'll talk about water soluble thread because we learned a lot of uses for the water soluble that we all bought and we use in the bobbin for the fringe. Well, there's a time when you use it in the needle. Yeah, so more about that on another day. So make it a great afternoon. Go sew something. Make sure you're on tomorrow because we have a special birthday tomorrow. Tomorrow, and I'll warn you ahead so that everybody knows, and I'm sure Pam will post it. Very special birthday tomorrow. Little Miss Huggy Bear turns 14 tomorrow. So we're going to have an ice cream party. Frozen, what do we call it? Frozen calcium. She's going to get ice cream for her birthday. But tomorrow, little Miss Huggy Bear turns 14. So we'll have to get her on and maybe get her dressed up and let her know that all the wishes and all the love out there from everyone. So make it a great afternoon. See you tomorrow at 1 and see what I can come up with for you.